Okay. Alright. So, hi guys. You see how snowing it is, how beautiful life is? I love it. I love living. It's such a great experience with everything. What I want to just briefly talk about to you about in this video is love. What is love? Baby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me no more. And that, I think, exactly is not love right there. So I think we should put love into several categories at least. Let me just start off with saying that love is different for everybody else, and so this is just my subjective opinion, alright? It's not the true truth. It's just something I believe. So I will split love into a few categories, even though these categories always interfere with each other. It's not just, you don't feel just one type of love for your family. So I will start with the first primary love that we're taught to have, hopefully. It's the love we have for our family. So this kind of love usually is very beautiful because it's our childhood. It's people raising us up, teaching us, who to be, how to be, what to do and not to do. A little don't lie, a little be kind, a little be happy. I don't know. Depends on what childhood you had. Maybe you didn't have such a good childhood, and that's perfectly normal. It's not easy raising kids, and it's not easy being a kid neither, but it's fun, I think, in a way. I hope your childhood was okay. But sorry, I always drift from the subject. Let's go back to this. So family love, it's the base, it's the primal thing that's going to define who you will be. Because it's kind of a programming thing happening there, isn't it? It's like the structure base of the person you are. You would be surprised how many things come back actually to the time when you were small. So it's very important to, if you're a parent, give a good base to your child in love, and if you're a kid, to receive a good base from your parents. I think based on nature, I really like to go to nature with that, is the thing that, for example, a mother's love for her child, this primal instinct, very beautiful, very strong amount of love in that. I would also say the father's need to protect the family, to be a warrior. It's deep in our genes. You can't really change that so fast, at least. And I think that's a beautiful way of love. I have 3 little sisters that I love. They're called Viola, Aggie, and Thea. I'm sending them love right now from France. They're all the way back to Czech Republic. And I'm really glad for this connection I have with them, because it's difficult. Of course, we are all different people, but it's this primal base part of love that I carry around with me everywhere, and that's really nice. So that's the number one. Then second type of love is the widely most known, I would say, is like kind of this partner or sexual love or something like that. But let's be very careful to divide this, because I think there would be even 2 main categories in that kind of split. Like, all right, how you love a person depends on how much you love yourself. Yes, I'm not joking. I have been this person that didn't like myself, and so when I was dating a person, and this guy told me, Mina, you are so beautiful, I didn't believe him, because I didn't believe it myself, and I thought he was lying, because, I'm not beautiful, right? I really used to be that person, I'm not joking, and I know that so many people are there right now, and then they don't even realize. They give their partners or companions, how I'd like to call it better-wise, they don't trust them because they don't trust themselves. They think that when these people tell them nice things, that these people are like making it up. They don't trust that there is a kind, loving person inside their companion, because they don't trust that there is a person like that in themselves. So this very cheesy thing that you hear all the time, first love yourself and then love others, is actually very important. You have to love yourself, because no matter what your companion's going to try to do with you, he's going to tell you, you're beautiful, you're amazing, I love you. It's not going to break you. You have to believe it to take it from him. You can't. Of course you are sad and depressed because you don't know what to do with all this love from a different person if you don't give that amount of love to yourself in the first place. And I'm getting a bit emotional there, but it's the truth, all right? So this is a little bit drift of it, but this is an important part of love too, a companion part. But something I believe, you can actually give this kind of love to yourself too. But then again, isn't it nice to wake up in the morning and cuddle into somebody? Like it could be a teddy bear or a dog, but you know, it depends on who you are, I guess. But I like having a companion because I like cooking pancakes for people or making crazy surprises and like that. And just doing that for me is great, but seeing this happy, happy face on somebody's face in the morning when you cook them breakfast is, to me, it's priceless. So yeah. Then there's this sexual kind of love thing. All right, so let's think about that a little bit. How does that really work? I'm going to say a lot of things I think you're not gonna agree with at all right now. So, disclaimer: I'm very sorry, but something you will not like is gonna come here. So, I don't really think that the energy that we put into sex, and I differ having sex with someone and making love with someone. So, making love is when you're connected to the person and it's not just your bodies that are having this beautiful, comfortable, awesome act. It's also your souls or your minds together. You like, yes, you know, this is something you can live for. This is awesome. And then there's just like having sex, which is fine, but I will not call it love. I'm sorry. I will call sex as an interesting tool to explore other people and the connections you have between them. Even I'd say that sometimes sex between two people, since pheromones and everything act together, can actually lead to love after that. That can happen too. But if you're just having sex and it's not making love thing and it's not with someone you love and they love you, I would not call it love. Sorry. I know you're maybe sitting there and disagreeing and being like, oh, bad Mina, but it is my opinion. All right. So to just make a little points. So we have family love, we have companion love, and some sort of sexual kind of love thing. Now there is a very, very big part of love that I love the most, I think, is friendship love. I love all the people around me, my friends, and even the friends I haven't met yet. This is something, I'm just gonna take this off. This is something very important for me because if you're surrounded with people you love, you're going to start your day happier, you know? You're going to meet them for coffee or lunch. You're going to go create fun things together. You're going to snowboard or ski together. Maybe tattoo them a little. I don't know. I love my friends. I think this is a very important part of love, and I think this is actually the one that most people succeed in because you don't really choose your family and you don't really choose the person you fall in love with, let's say. But you can choose your friends, definitely. That's just up to you completely. That's why this love, I think, works most in our world, and it's one love that you can really concentrate on. All right. And then I think the last category of love is the love that you give to the whole world around you. And I'm not sure if you're there yet, because, you know, takes time. Not time, sorry, experience. But this is the type of love where this is very difficult to explain, very, very difficult. It's the type of love where you see something in everybody that you feel like is in everybody. You feel this thing inside of everyone that you have to love. So to explain this a little bit, I'm going to give you an example. So I have this friend and I disagree a lot with what he does. I think he is very lonely, and so he kind of goes and exploits other people without, like, with a promise of a real connection, and then, you know. But I don't think he's a bad guy. I just, you know, he's a very good person, honestly. But I disagree with this part of him, and I would like for him to understand it, maybe. But I'm not setting rules for other people. This is his journey. I don't know how it's like to be him. Maybe I'm totally wrong. But to give you this example, there is something beautiful inside of him, and even though I disagree with what he's doing, maybe I think it's sad. Maybe I do. I didn't say it. I still like very much this human part of him. Or another example, I see a random woman on the bus. I don't know her. I don't know her story, past, present, thoughts, how she treats the people around her, but I still feel this connection to her. Like, come on, guys, we're on a planet, and nobody told us why. Well, it depends on your religion, kind of, because maybe somebody told you why in your religion, then I'm sorry for that. But for our atheists out there, nobody told us really why. And I believe it's a really nice thing if we work all together, because if people work together more, put aside the differences, we would have pills for the illnesses we have much faster. We would, could build already these big, big spaceship and travel across the galaxy and explore new worlds and just, if we all worked together. But I'm a little bit too loving, let's say, even though I don't think that's a thing, but I think maybe from your perspective, I don't know. But yeah. So this is the types of love. I think about love that it's the most important base structure of your life. Oh, I forgot one category completely. Of course, you can fall in love. Two categories. Oh, Mina. You can fall in love with doing something you love every day, which is great, which is amazing. You can fall in love, like a hobby or something with playing the violin, drawing, painting, walking around, getting lost in your thoughts, reading. That's something you can fall in love with. This is a very important one. And then, of course, you can fall in love with yourself. Find who you truly are and explore that. Who are you in this world? So yeah, sorry for that. So we have a few categories. I don't really even know how many, but I'll count it after. And I think it's very important to explore all these kind of different loves, to like get in the flow of being alive, because I don't know you, but I think you want to be happy. Probably, very probably. And if you want to do that, it's a very good thing, good way to do it is to base it on love. Just choose a few of these categories and fall in love with them. I'm gonna leave you with that. Don't forget you're amazing, and I hope you have a very good day. It's snowing, look at this, look at behind me. It's just magic, all of it. Goodbye.